A 5-year-old boy shot and killed his 2-year-old sister with a .22 caliber rifle he'd received as a gift.
More than 70 people shot and wounded since Wednesday afternoon.
As we've been saying, 33 people dead, including the gunman.
14 people are confirmed dead.
Violent Sunday here in Brooklyn. We have
About
two
a
crime
dozen
scenes
people
just
had
a
been
block
shot. At
apart
least
from each
4
other.
people had been
Connecticut
killed.
State Police are now responding to a school shooting at an elementary school in Newtown.
There was a shooting this morning at the Washington Navy Yard, and it's possible that 2 shooters were involved.
If you are just joining us, 2 young men apparently dressed in long black trench coats opened fire at a high school just outside of Denver in Littleton, Colorado.
April 1999, I was in high school, watching Columbine like that could be my school. In the subsequent years, even shot up in elementary, still living in fear, thinking we find it elementary to look within, say never again, to Columbine together and stay Sandy hooked in. But then, what became of it? We failed these kids, felt my soul go numb like you shot some lidocaine in it, just saying it's the way that it is, there ain't no changing it. But then one day, I just thought about my patients and their relationships with violence is so dangerous, and thought about my own silence and felt ashamed of it. You talk gun rights, you want it done right, well then you ain't done right and got one life. But what you make of it, you made a choice, took an oath, there ain't no breaking it. Plus you got a voice, hip-hop's your first language. It's not that complicated, doctor's not an occupation, it's a state of mind. See, saving lives is an obligation, whether in the trauma bay with blood on my hands or in the mic booth, sick of all this blood on our hands. Yeah, 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 yeah. A man dies cause you got yourself a gun. A mother cries cause you got yourself a gun. Eye from an eye's why you got yourself a gun. And when you got one, you can shoot who you want, so they try to front, that's why you got yourself a gun. It got real when you got yourself a gun. So this is who we are, the ER, try to be all we can be. We see all the tragedies that we call the families. You see, we bear witness to what's hidden from the news, the human truths behind the numbers and statistics. Domestic abuse, poverty and drug addiction. Youngsters don't got a clue but got guns and ammunition, so we're due for some rational laws. It's pastime, it's like shooting each other's our true national pastime. When the Second Amendment is where we're swearing allegiance, so easy to get a weapon, aim the barrel and squeeze it. Life changes in a second, it's unfair and uneven. When another life's ended and the parents are grieving, or intubated, invented cause you're barely breathing, or you're wheelchair dependent cause your paraplegic. These stories are never ending, whether you care to believe it. These are the costs that were left from American freedoms. Yeah, 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 yeah. So easy when you got yourself a gun. Went out of state when you got yourself a gun. So you legally got yourself a gun. And when you got one, you can shoot who you want, so they try to front, that's why you got yourself a gun. It got real when you got yourself a gun. So it's all politicized, gun control the advocate, but you don't have to choose a side to realize that you've had it with the gun murders, shootings, suicides and accidents, the brutal crimes and massacres. We haven't seen the last of it, so we should be done with these military grade weapons, but it's handguns killing every day. And it's sad to say, but these massacres are just a small fraction of the murders that are filling early grade. Cause we made the term responsible gun owner, made it optional, impossible to understand, allowing something so powerful to fall into some volatile hands. It's so illogical, but we're accountable cause that's what we've done. You flood the market with guns and it's gonna overflow into every street corner through cracks and broken homes. So I'm for gun control, but please, we got more guns than we got people that are roaming our streets. There's no controlling a beast that's grown larger than its owner and it's broken its leash. So the focus should be on a more global approach, like psychiatric diseases. Actively seek them out and actually treat them, and get back to these streets and start planting some seeds so kids won't come up short and they can grow like trees with long branches and leaves. Reaching new heights, grabbing ladders of opportunity, communities need it, but talk is cheap. Cause schools can be great and good kids will still fail if they're afraid to walk the streets. So add it all up, it equals one nation divided by gun rates. That's only part of the equation. Yeah, 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 yeah. They got theirs, so you got yourself a gun. You're prepared, so you got yourself a gun. You felt scared, so you got yourself a gun. And when you got one, you can shoot who you want, so they try to front, that's why you got yourself a gun. It got real when you got yourself a gun. So it's beyond gun rights. See, that's not even the half of it, cause something runs deeper in our national fabric. The patterns in our flag, see it's fully equipped. Stripes, the gun barrel, stars, bullets in the clip. I had a vision of those 50 stars shooting through the red and white. They flew across the sky and lit it up in the dead of night. I wished upon those shooting stars, hoping that we get it right. But we're still who we are, they weren't stars, just satellites. Wish right now, wish right now, wish right now. Yes, we could really use a wish right now. Wish right now, wish right now. Yes, we could really use a wish right now. Wish Wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.